Hey everyone, welcome back to Silky Sweater. Brett here. Thanks for tuning in. We've got another two jersey unboxing today. The Stadium Series is back and is this weekend on March 1st. We've got the Columbus Blue Jackets versus the Detroit Red Wings in Ohio. So it's only fitting that we look at those two jerseys. I was going to break it up into two videos, but let's be honest. We might as well combine them all into one and compare them side by side. When they first released the jerseys, I was a little, I wouldn't say disappointed, but meh when it came to the Detroit Red Wings jersey. I'm a little more excited about the Columbus jersey. When they said both teams were going to be part of the Stadium Series, I was super excited because with their typical NHL jerseys, frankly, they're not bad, but I really don't like the Columbus home and away set. Their third jersey with the cannon, the blue, with the cream and the lighter blue gray accents is phenomenal. So I was hoping they'd, play off that a little bit. Where the Red Wings, it's classic. It's a great looking jersey, don't get me wrong. But because it's just so repetitive in terms of what they do or don't do, especially with these special occasions or games. I was hoping they'd come out of the gate with a little more different design, especially being a stadium series, right? Because that seems to be a little more futuristic, quote unquote, versus Winter Classic, where it is supposed to look heritage or you know 1920s, 1930s, 40s, 50s style jerseys. But regardless, I've got both here. They're in that box that I've been talking about the last two jersey unboxings. Again, I got 5 out of the last 6 jerseys in the same box. So I got to put this box to bed. Got it right here. So it is open, and I want to do an actual unboxing with you guys. So once this is done, we'll be off to regular unboxings, unbaggings, what have you. So here we go. We'll look at the one that's just on top first. And here it is. CBJ. Columbus Blue Jackets Stadium Series. I'll stand up here so you can take a look at that. Look at the size of that logo on the front. That's crazy. Fantilli on the back. 19 with the number kit. These are big numbers too. We'll look at this more in detail here in a second. There you go. Columbus Blue Jackets, size 50. Fanatics Premium jersey. We'll look at this one in detail in a moment. I'm going to jump right into the other one as well. Of course, Detroit Red Wings. Also size 50. Oh, wow. And there are some details on here I didn't realize were there. So there you go. Dylan Larkin, of course, as you can see the captaincy on the front. Number 71. Big numbers on this one, too. Holy smokes. We'll look at that in detail again in a second, too. Red Wings on the side. Detroit in the front. So let's look at these jerseys in detail. All right, we'll start with the cannon in the front here. As you can see, some metallic fabric used within the design with some red accents. A little bit of white as well there, and that's raised, which is a nice little bit of detail. Some more of that detail of the red and the metallic fabric. And that can be found across the entire jersey, which ties into the metallic fabric used on the sleeves. As you can see there. And the bottom of the jersey. All right, looking at the back of the jersey, Fanatics logo, nameplate, two-tone number kit, red and white, oversized numbers as they do on Stadium Series jerseys. All right, we got Columbus Blue Jackets in the back of the collar with some cool design behind it. I'm not sure what that is, so if you know, leave it in the comments section. All right, now looking at the arm, we've got the shoulder patch here, the CBJ, which is a nod to the pin the soldiers would wear on their slouch caps. Looks cool. With the star, we got the oversized number kit again, and then we'll move down to look at the shiny chevron, which is also a nod to the military for that time period. And then finally, on the inside of the back of the jersey, 2025 NHL Stadium Series. Now looking at Detroit here, what's really cool about basically all the stitching, the logo, the captaincy, the numbers, is it's got these circular cutouts, and they are cutouts. So thinking back to the US jersey we had those cutouts in USA and their number kits. Detroit's done the same thing here, obviously with a different look. A huge number again on the sleeve. Some details within the sleeve, which we'll look at again momentarily. And we'll take a look at the front of the jersey here again. Of course, that red stripe at the bottom. Looks sharp for a white jersey. Just to look at the word mark logo. Little MLB-ish for my liking, but in person it looks good. There's the back of the jersey and the name bar. Don't like how sloppy this looks. I love the two-tone idea, but it looks like I cut this out and sewed it on. Not very professional looking. Again, those details in the number kit on the back. It's like on the front and the sides. I like that. Back of the collar, we got Hockey Town. No cool design behind it though, like with Columbus. So looking at the sleeve now, the shoulder patch, Red Wings traditional logo looks sharp, just like it would on their home or away jersey. I measured the size of the number kits on my other jerseys, and they're about 4 to 4.5 inches on the sleeve. These ones and Columbus are 6. So they add about an inch and a half to the overall size. Here's some of that detail in the sleeve there we looked at earlier. Like Columbus, we got 2025 NHL Stadium Series in the back of the jersey. Last but not least, there's Al. So I didn't put on my last jerseys through these unboxings. They all fit fine, by the way. They were all size 50. But I thought it was important to do it with these ones because I think there's a bit of a variance. So these are both 50s as well. Here's the Red Wings jersey. Overall size fits pretty good. Like it's over a sweater. Arms, there's some gap, maybe a bit of a thumb width there, but not terrible. But when I put on the Blue Jackets jersey, here we go. So the fit in the body isn't bad. Again, just wearing the same sweater, but look at the difference. So here on the Red Wings jersey it was to about my thumb there, maybe a little past. Like it goes past my thumb and into my hand. So way more fabric on this arm. It's like a 52 or a 54. That's what it feels like. So after seeing the jerseys in person, looking at some of the details on the sleeve, within the crest, some of the Easter eggs, of course, with, well, both jerseys on the inside hemline, with the octopus tag on the Red Wings jersey. Design wise, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. It's not terrible. They're selling online. I just looked the other day, actually. I think Detroit's really outpacing Columbus in terms of, quote unquote, almost gone. On the NHL website, of course, we're comparing an original 16 that has thousands of fans across North America versus CBJ, which is minuscule in terms of newness to the NHL compared to the Red Wings. But from a fit standpoint and just details, professionalism on the jerseys, I don't know, probably closer to 5 out of 10. The sleeve thing with the Columbus Blue Jackets is really annoying, especially since I've unboxed what, 6 jerseys now. So 1 out of 6 has a flaw there. And then just some of those minor details there on the NHL shield with Detroit and a pull already in the Red Wings logo. That's not very exciting. And then just the nameplate. And this isn't something that is exclusive to the Red Wings. It's more noticeable in the when they do the two-tone. When they don't do the two-tone, some of that stitching and evenness is horrendous on other jerseys, but it's just harder to see because they're the same colors, right? So I like the two-tone idea of a nameplate, but when it's executed like that, it doesn't look great. I've seen fake jerseys sell online that look as good as that or better. So a little disappointed there. All in all, I've got them. I'm happy I got them. I think there's room for improvement for Fanatics. They've got what 9+ years now to improve upon what they did this time. It's their first kick at the can at the Stadium Series. I'm actually really excited to see what they do with the Winter Classic next year, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. In the meantime, thanks for tuning in. I've got more jersey unboxings or unbaggings coming your way in the next few weeks. I'm looking forward to that. If you like what you saw, hit that subscribe button, press like, I'd really appreciate it. And we'll talk to you guys next week. Take care.